Welcome everybody to League Zero. I'm Joe Razor, joined here as always by my co-commentator Sai, and we're gonna have a quarterfinals match here in the expert division in between the Chengdu Chads and Easy Club.
Thank you again for the amazing intro as always. And, this should be a really interesting match coming in. I'm just going to really refresh everybody's memory with this standings for the teams right now. Chengdu Chats are currently in third position with 5 wins, 3 losses, and a map win ratio about, let's say, 8 wins and 15 losses with the map difference of 3, where we have Easy Claps actually at the very bottom of this entire tier. 0 wins and 8 losses. So out of map wins, only 6 map wins with 24 map losses, accounting for about negative 18 or minus 18 map difference. So that's a very big that's a big statement coming out for Easy Claps right now, especially this is the quarterfinal. So that means it's basically a knockout stage. If you lose, you pretty much get knocked out of the tournament at this point. So I think that 0 win, if they could turn it into the number 1 right now, this could be their first win coming in. And if they could do that, this will be a huge deal for Easy Claps, because that will be pretty much the biggest upset of this evening. So I'm kind of excited, looking forward to it. You never know. These teams had about 2 weeks to really practice and get their team together and really break down everything. And I think Easy Claps are at a position where they would want to just practice as hard as they can and just go through all the teams, what they want to play and how they want to take it down. Now we do have our first map right here, Lijiang Tower Control Center. So interestingly enough, if you see both of the teams right now, there comes a little pause. I'm pretty sure it might be a disconnect.
Auto pause. Yeah, it was an auto pause. So
it was an auto pause.
Disconnect.
It has to be a disconnect. But look at the teams.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna guess it's Adam because he's the only one that hasn't chosen.
Really? Oh, yes, that is true. So sucks that looks like we have a continuum. So very interesting. Hopefully Adam joined. And it is not a bad pause to ask for. Nobody lost the ultimate charge. But look at the teams coming in right here. Where you have one side, we have the Symmetra with Junkrat, a lot of damage coming out. On the other side is Doomfist and McCree. So I'm excited to see this.
Yeah, Doomfist McCree comp, bit interesting compositional choice coming out. They're going to crash on very early. That's a phenomenal hook there. Wishing's going to end up hitting a shot, taking down Rectophobia. In the back, though, Zero with the Doomfist. Looking to pump in some damage. Not able to get any kills due to the Immortality Field, but that's a nice hook there. Onto Infected, but he's going to manage to stay alive for now. They're going to back up to the point as the Immortality Field is forced out. The Doomfist looking to go fishing, but he's not able to find anything. And some decent percentage coming out for Easy Clap, but Wishing is hitting the shots, taking heads, taking names as he's found 2 kills here. Genie chimes in as well. It's a very back and forth fight, but so far it is looking good here from Chengdu as Wishing. He's popping off. Oh my word, hits so many nice shots there, but Iceman's going to manage to take him out. YOLO got with the flux, so he's going to throw it up. Outside the Immortality Field is Adam, so he's going to get taken down. Easy Clap do manage to cap up, but Zero's returned on the Doomfist, and I think we're finally hitting a bit of a pause of the action as Easy Clap have managed to get first control here.
Yeah, and this is really nice if you're Easy Clap right now. All that time, the meteor was not building until the very end. When the meteor started building, that's when the recontest from Chengdu Chats came out, and it went to no avail. They did not succeed and gave a couple of kills. And now look at this Riptire going around. This might get a lot of value. Ooh, not really, but look at Yellow God getting that really nice pick on Zero, shutting down the DPS lineup early.
Yeah, this fight's already over. I mean, the Immortality Field, not the Immortality, Ant Matrix is dropped down and just blows a couple guys up. And that's just really it there. Iceman gets a bit of a boop off the edge. Just such a good opening.
It looks nice. It looks nice. When you end the map and you see those environmental kills coming out. And Matthew joining Genie, just to say hi for a little bit. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. That's definitely what happened. Okay, guys, that's exactly what happened. But look at this. Now, Genie and Atom both have their support ultimates ready, so we might see it. Oh, my God.
Genie doesn't even get to use it, as they're going to go aggressive here with the Sound Bear. The Ambidge is going to come out. The Hiding doesn't get any kills, but it does allow him to reload. But in the back, it's been a bit of a back cap coming through. But Rectophobia manages to pick up 2 kills there, so they will flip over. Only a couple percentage picked up there.
Yeah, not really worth if you are Chengdu Chats right now, because you burnt a crucial ultimate Deadeye, and on top of that, you also ended up using their ultimate Amplification Matrix. So, not really sure how they wanted to pursue that, but now look at this Rectophobia coming out with this High Noon.
Yeah,
everybody's just hiding.
But the High Noon buys a lot of time.
Yeah, this is last fight territory right now at this point, and Genie falls again. That's another crucial member missing.
That's such a good opening pick there. That Ant Matrix gets thrown down as well. Matthew gets taken down. Zero does chime in with a kill of his own, though. The tire's going to come out from Zero, looking to get any kills. They're contesting the point for quite a while. Not able to get anything. Genie's off the edge. I'm not sure if he got booped or what happened there. The counter tire's going to come out. The Flux is going to get thrown in. It's a very back-and-forth fight, but so far it's looking good here for Easy Clap. This is not over yet, though. There are multiple players on the point, but Strider with the tires is looking to end it. Genie, the only one on point here with the Lucio now. He dodges the solo shatter, and he manages to tag in once again, but I don't think anybody else is going to get back. First point's going to go the way of Easy Clap.
Very interesting. Quite mishaps happening from the side of Chengdu Chats. Just players either slipping off the edge or making a reset, or even just, falling early before the fight even starts just really messes them up. Every single time we've seen their Chengdu Chats were basically stuck at their base trying to get out, and every time they tried that, Strider or even YOLO God was able to get a crucial pick, which just delayed them more and more, bringing them all the way to the end to last fight territory. And at the very end, where Genie, they basically jumped off the map to swap to Lucio just to make it. Now look at this. A Symmetra coming out from the side of Rectophobia again, and for Team Easy Clap. So they prioritize this. They want to make it to the point as soon as possible. Look at that. They're already there. They will be ready to cap the point in 20 seconds.
Yeah, but there will be a fight coming out here. Zero looking to go around the back as they look to bust through Manus. Matthew, opening pick there, takes down Worth. And then Zero champs it as well in the back of the point. So they just collapsed. They may have gone to the point first, but their players are the first ones to die as everybody else is falling down. And that's going to be first cap after they take down the remaining players in the way of Chengdu.
Yeah, very interesting now. And I want to point this out. Wishing and Zero just played it so nicely, right? They're creating they both flanked from both sides and just making this little crossfire section, splitting up the team's attention, where Wishing was coming in from the left side, Zero was on the right side. And they were just able to pick up all these picks coming out. And looks like we do have another pause coming in. I'm pretty sure this one is a auto pause.
No, somebody joined the game.
Yeah, somebody joined the game and then
pause it, get them out, and then get back into the action there. They am interested to get thrown down. It looks like they may just rotate around the back there to get to the point, but they have been cut off a bit. So they're not able to quite do that yet. Pulse Bomb gets thrown in. Doesn't result in any kills, however. You see they're just kind of dancing around the back here. May push point.
This is a very awkward position to be in.
Yeah, they're going to finally get onto the point, though. Rectophobia trying to pump in some good damage there. But Wishing, with the opening pick there, managed to take down Iceman. The Flux is going to come out. Encounter to the Ant Matrix. Not going to result in any kills, however. But the kill feed ends up being all blue. Chengdu get all the kills, and they hold on, building up to 50%.
Yeah, this is, I feel like, when it comes to Chengdu's DPS player right now, they know how to really split push from both sides and just really make the team confused to which point of contention they want to take right here. I think the best position for Strider to be in to just focus on this Tracer for Zero.
Yeah, a lot of ultimates coming out here for both sides. The duplicated Sigma comes through. Yellow God's going to fall very early. And then Strider falls as well. This is looking like such a good point here from Chengdu. The duplicated Flux actually sends Infected off the edge. I'm not sure how that happened. Rectophobia forces out a Transcendence with his Pulse Bomb.
I mean, I don't think it really matters at this point right now. And 90%, this is last fight territory. Unless, we see a phenomenal ultimate from Strider.
He does get one, though. Matthew does trade him out, though. Strider managing to find one there with his ultimate, but Zero chimes in as well, and now it's a 2-player advantage for the side of Chengdu, and Infected, Rectophobia, the only 2 on point here. Infected does manage to goof off Zera's. He's just going to roll around in circles, stall for as long as possible. He stalled for quite a while before finally getting taken down. Adam's going to take down Rectophobia as well. Strider's return to the point, gets taken down. The Flux is there, but nobody's able to touch. At 100-0 here on our second point.
Very interesting. Both both matches we see them just come in and just sweep. Either first Easy Claps just sweep the entire first point, the first match we've seen, and the second one was that. And it looks like we have another pause coming out. There's a lot of interesting visitors joining us in this lobby that we do not welcome at this point. So that's why we're pausing constantly to get them out and maybe fix some changes in our lobby settings. But other than that, we'll be getting out shortly. But very, I was expecting Easy Claps to put up a fight against Chengdu Chads, and they did deliver at the very first point where we've seen in the control center. But come to market, and that's a whole different story. It just looks like Easy Claps couldn't even get out of that little chokehold. They didn't know where to push, where Zero and Wishing were just being an absolute menace for that entire team, just being so annoying. You have to understand, dealing with a Wishing who's an Echo, just flying around, hovering around, and Zero who's Tracer, just trying to be a nuisance, is very hard. It takes a lot of focusing and team, just a lot of focus and team coordination to take them down. I think that's what really happened. Looks like Rectophobia and Strider will be kind of mirroring the opposing team's DPS lineup, and now Infected is on that Hammond. A lot of mobility coming out of both teams.
Yeah, a lot of mobility here for both teams, but the double shield comp is a bit interesting. I think it does just get beat here by this ball diva, excuse me. Bit of a poke stage going on there. Holt is decent, allows for a rock to come through as Iceman gets blown up there. Holt, rock taken now, but Infected Strider chime in with the kill of the own. Infected rolling it through the back, is going to slam onto the point there, try to throw the enemies up to open them up to his teammates, and it's looking great here. Everybody's falling, and they're going to and Easy Claps are going to get first cap.
Ooh, I think Wishing will get delayed right here, unless they get out. They weren't able to.
Zero.
Ooh, firing
he gets
back.
a kill, and he actually manages to get out. Genie gets one too. This is looking actually great here. They should be able to come back fairly fast. Rectophobia falls, but Matthew has moved on to the point now. He's getting kind of bullied in the back. All alone, gets taken down. But it's a 4-on-4 on point. You will see Strider return to the fight fairly soon, but Adam Wishing chime in. So this is still really anybody's fight. Rectophobia managed to take a kill onto Genie, but Zero has returned to the point now on the Tracer. Iceman managed to get a kill as Wishing chimes in, as Zero manages to get the stick there on the Strider, take him down. This is looking great here. If you're on the side of the Chengdu Chads, they somehow are kind of turning this fight here. It's just the Wrecking Ball on the point. The spin to win will stall for quite a while, actually. The duplicated Diva Bomb gets thrown in. Not able to kill Infected, but Matthew will. And they'll flip over here, but not before Easy Clap build up to 51%.
Yeah, so 51-0, you're not really complaining about that. That's a fairly good run. And now look at the ultimate charges coming out from both sides. Atom does have their amplification matrix, but look at Infected. They do have their mines available. So if Easy Claps could get a opening pick right here, Strider and Infected will get a lot of value into this coming fight. So keep your eyes out on those players.
Yeah, definitely watch to see what those players manage to do. Duplicate's going to come out as Genie's gotten the opening pick there. Genie finds two. Genie really putting in the work there. So he's going to find a couple kills in the fight. Zero with his pulse bomb managed to find one as well. And they're going to manage to get the fight win there and hold on to the point.
That was really unfortunate because the fight, both of the DPS from the side, well, the DPS and their tank, Infected and Strider, both used the ultimate just to get to point right there, and it kind of went in bail when they didn't really win that fight. So now it's all up to kind of Worth and Rectophobia to carry this next fight. And Iceman just providing
they put so much pressure on the Genie. They forced Genie to use his Transcendence there. I mean, what else is he really going to use it for? But he uses it to keep himself up, and it allows him to pump in so much more damage. Matthew's going to get the boop off the edge onto Yellow God. Zero chimes in as well. And that Transcendence, well, a bit of a meme to use the Trance to keep yourself alive. Against what Easy Claps are running, it's not actually an awful idea.
No, not really. You don't have a lot of burst potential, focus potential, other than, Rectophobia on that Tracer or Strider really going, oh my god. Zero is just so far back in their enemy line, just terrorizing their easy claps. Gets that stick on Iceman. But look at this, another duplicate coming out.
Yeah, a lot of ultimates coming out from both sides. Diva Bomb managed to get one. Transcend's going to allow him to push forward onto the point as well. Rectophobia finds a kill as well as the Diva Bomb's going to get thrown in. It finds two. The duplicated Diva Bomb gets 2 kills there. Zero chimes it as well, but Strider Infected get one as well. The duplicated Gravitic Flux didn't find any players. The point has been flipped over in favor of Easy Clap. And it looks like a soft reset coming through. The Bind's thrown on point to stall for a bit longer, but the players are starting to return here from Chengdu.
Yeah, this will be a really hard fight for Easy Claps right here. They have no ultimate other than Rectophobia, so Rectophobia needs to come out big right here if they want to keep this alive. And oh my god, Adam!
Maybe he doesn't even need to! Infected gets the boop off the edge, and Strider gets a kill as well. Matthew will trade out Strider, but Infected finds the second kill there in the fight. They don't even need Rectophobia's Pulse Bomb to win the fight. And this is final fight.
Yeah, this is final fight, and that's good because now they just brought more time for their teammates to build ultimates, not really getting close to any of them so far. Now, you really want to keep an eye out for Atom. It all depends on how Atom really uses the amplification matrix. They're making a little... Oh, no.
Genie manages to burst down Rectophobia there. Wishing finds one as well. And this is looking great here for Chengdu, but Infected does get the boop off the edge onto Adam, but I don't think it's going to matter here. A lot of players are still falling for Easy Claps. The point's not been flipped over yet, but it's just Infected to try to stall for as long as possible. Rectophobia has returned. The point still hasn't been flipped over, so they're just going to stall for a decent amount of time. Infected has returned to the point, but I don't think it's going to matter. The mines are on the point. He's getting pressured so much. He's going to end up getting taken down. Nobody's able to touch it. Map 1 goes the way of the Chengdu Jazz.
Wow. And at first, we saw some really great stuff coming out from Easy Claps right here, just really performing admirably. But now we have to look at this play of the game by Opio and getting this beautiful flux right here. Everybody was just edge of the map. Oh, it was just right after the flux, getting that nice little rock, just pushing everybody back. A lot of CC coming out. So great stuff from both teams. But I think when it comes to just Chengdu Chat's performing, especially Genie just coming out big in that last map. Every single time Genie was, whether getting focused or even run down on by Rectophobia or Strider, they were just able to defend themselves. Not to mention, there's sometimes where Adam was just using their amplification matrix, and Genie came out on the top, getting double, triple kills. So as a Zenyatta, doing that is very formidable, and the fact that you're keeping up with a Strider's Echo and a Tracer Rectophobia that Rectophobia was playing, I think it's a really good job. Genie was performing really well, but you also have to mention Zero and Wishing. Like, they were just doing a fantastic job of keeping Easy Claps in kind of like this confusion, where I feel like the first map, which was Control Center, they didn't really have the space to play around like they wanted to. But Market and Garden really brings it all open. It's an open space, so they could play these picks like Tracer and Echo, just like be a nuisance, always try to flank your backline, distract your team, pull the enemy tanks back as much as possible, which allows their double shield like Matthew to just rain down damage in front of them as much as possible and poke them out. So I think really good stuff from the side of Chengdu Chads. Everybody almost played really nice. And Easy Claps, there was a fight, but not a lot to show for. Like, when the key players needed to really shine, that's when they really couldn't. There were times where they either focus Genie too hard and just fall flat, and that's it. They don't have any other way of breaking Chengdu Chads. Opening picks coming out from the side of Easy Claps is much harder, obviously, because Chengdu Chads were running that double shield composition. But I think Infected did a really good job on ball. So maybe if the team kind of adapts to the playstyle of Chengdu Chads and how they're running the double shield as the matches go on, they probably have a chance coming into these next maps.
Yeah, we still have not gotten the map pick yet. I think we just got it, actually. Eichenwald. So we're not going to
Wow. I think this is the first time we've seen Eichenwald.
First time I could remember seeing Eichenwald. We saw Hollywood earlier today, but I think this is the first. It's the first time I can remember seeing Eichenwald.
From what I have casted so far, I think this is definitely the first time for me seeing Eichenwald as a hybrid. It's usually always King's Row or Hollywood, but never Eichenwald. So very interesting choice. I don't know how. So I'm interested to see why Easy Claps chose that map, because it is the losing team and picks the map. Very interested to see why, if they have anything up their sleeves or something like that. Because if you are picking Eichenwald, right, Echo is a very good pick in Eichenwald. And from what we have seen, Wishing and Zero, they definitely know how to play with that Echo Tracer combination. So Chengdu chats are I think they're pretty okay with playing Eichenwald, because the moment that map got chosen, I'm pretty sure Chengdu chats picked attack. So very interested to see what's going to happen here. I just want to see what Easy Claps have up their sleeves, because obviously they seem quite confident picking this map.
Yeah, for sure. As we are just waiting for the readies coming through from both sides to hop into the game.
Definitely. And I'm trying to think what would be so if you are running Eichenwald, right? Let's say, Joe, you're playing an Eichenwald and you are defending. Do you think Easy Claps will show us the double shield at the very beginning? Because so far they haven't been playing double shield, and to hold that choke point, double shield is not a bad composition to really, burn as much as time possible from your attackers.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we'll see any double shield. You can run it, but I find that I think double shield is overrated and teams need to stop playing it. I'll say this every time I come onto the cast. Don't play double shield.
Play something else. Okay. Anything else other than double shield.
Basically. As long as it's not Shadow Dive. As long as it's not Shadow Dive, play whatever.
Yes, and teams definitely love picking this double shield composition. Interestingly enough, a lot of teams in intern at that stage of this tournament really don't like playing double shield. They more so opt to that, the Zarya Ryan. Maybe probably because it's just much easier to play or whatnot. But look at this, Matthew hovering over that Reinhardt and Opie actually showing us the Winston. I don't think they will actually go with it. But other than that, on the side of Easy Claps, Infected and YOLO God are just on that ball / feet composition, whatever you want to call it. Mostly that.
The ball feet.
Ball feet.
Yeah, I think this is the meta currently. Teams don't want to play it for whatever reason, but I think this is by far and away the best comp that you could run. Some variation of what they're currently running. Maybe with like a Baptiste Zen, or I think you mix a Baptiste in there, it's very good. Zero of those opting to run a Genji.
This should be very interesting. Iceman is also on the Brigitte, so let's see how much value Zero gets on this Genji right now. Iceman should be able to, just shut them down as quickly as possible, but they are running this Winston Ryan composition, so this should be very interesting. Oh my God.
They're gonna get 2 kills just immediately off the back. Zero and Wishing the DPS chime in. Rick the Foam and Strider do manage to trade back there, so it's only 1 player advantage in favor of Easy Clap. But it is no more, as they will manage to cap up point A.
Wow, and just like that, the first point is taken. So now it was very interesting because OP and Matthew were just like kind of split up in that fight. OP just dove all the way to the back where Matthew was just getting bullied. But the thing is, the tanks from the side of Easy Claps were just so busy doing that. The DPS lineup with Zero and Wishing, who are so devastating, were able to go to the backline and just blow them up. And now they're kind of trying to do the same thing. Where look at how Genie and Wishing are positioned. Like Genie already took the high ground. He's not afraid of the Easy Claps, DPS players like Electrophobia and Strider.
Yeah, but YOLO God does manage to get an opening pick there on top. the Winston there, so no main tank there, but Zero dashes through, managed to take down Worth there, so it's a very back and forth fight here. The duplicate's going to come through as the copied Brig is there, but is not able to get any value, gets knocked out fairly quickly. Strider with the duplicated Winston managed to get a kill as well. Genie managed to get the kill onto Infect. It's a very back and forth fight. Anybody could really win this, but it's looking like it's going to go the way of Chengdu. They're going to get the remaining kills, just Rectophobia in the back.
This is very interesting. I like how OP is playing this Winston right here. They're playing it more less than, they're not really playing it as a dive Winston, or more so a zoning Winston. Every time just zoning people, diving. The threat of Winston diving on you is very big, but just like that, Rectophobia and Infected shut them down. And this is where Infected shines.
Yeah, the Shatter's decent, as the Blade only managed to get one kill there before getting taken out by YOLO God. Wish he managed to get a kill on Infected as well. So this is still looking great here for Chengdu, especially with that kill. Adam uses a sound barrier. Bit of a, I'd say, waste, as in the spawn, Zero has now just switched over onto the Tracer. Rectophobia managed to get a kill onto Adam, as the bomb from YOLO God doesn't get any kills, but Infected gets a kill there. They're looking to turn this fight here. It's still winnable for either side. The Primal Ray trying to push everybody around. The duplicate's going to come through onto the D.Va, trying to build up a D.Va bomb, try to truck it in the air, get any kills he can. He's going to throw it up, and it's not going to get any kills, though. Rectophobia managed to finally get a kill onto Genius. Strider chimes in as well, and it looks like Easy Clap may finally win a fight there. Strider's going to pick up 2 and send the rest of Chengdu back to spawn.
Wow, that was a very close fight right there. Almost taking the second point. The approach from the side of Easy Claps right there were quite interesting. Right, you're seeing the aggression from in actually, my bad, Matthew. They were able to take down Matthew and just focus, kind of play this front to back instead of just all trying to dive Genie. A lot of the times Rectophobia was trying to just dive Genie. Ooh, no.
Matthew's feeding. Yeah, it kind of just feeds in all honesty.
Yeah, but look at this Zero. They're just pushing the cart.
Yeah, they can push the cart a bit, but he's not able to really get anything. The duplicated Ryan, that was like in their spawn. He's gonna get knocked out, but he managed to get out perfectly fine. The Boostio, I don't think that was intentional.
Oh. No, it's perfectly intentional.
I mean, it is expert. It is expert. I wouldn't be shocked if it is intentional. YOLO God gets killed there onto Adam, though. Rectophobia chimes in as well. It looks like Easy Club should be able to hold. Zero does manage to find one. He's going to throw in the pulse bomb, but not able to find the stick here. And once he gets taken down, that's going to be the hold again, right outside of point B.
I think that was kind of a feat from the side of Chengdu chats, especially after Matthew dying. I don't think they were supposed to recontest that. You should have just waited out, fall back as soon as possible, and wait for your main tank to come in. So the recontestant was really not a good choice. But look at that, Rectophobia getting a little bit too cocky and picked out by Wishing. That is not a good thing from the side of Easy Claps.
Yeah, it's a massive opening kill now, as they're going to try to push forward towards the cart. On the bridge is Wishing, trying to get a couple kills. Iceman's gonna end up getting taken down with the whole Phobia fights too. But Strider gets straight out, and this is still in favor actually of Chengdu Chad. Rectophobia managed to pick up a third kill, try to carry his team on his back. The D.Va bomb doesn't find any kills. The Zero is gonna manage to take down YOLO God. I don't know who's gonna win this fight. In fact, they managed to find one. Zero finds one as well. In fact, it sends himself off the edge. Oh my word, what was that? It's just the Brig on point trying to turn it. The pulse bomb's not gonna hit him. Players are gonna start returning from both sides. The Shatter's good. It sends Iceman off the edge. The boop comes through. The duplicate's gonna be there on the Winston, trying to get any kills that it possibly can. Rectophobia manages to find one. The Primal Rage to come out from the duplicated Winston. Wishing managed to get a kill there onto Worth. The pit comes through. It's not able to take him out of the duplicate. The duplicate comes through from Wishing, as he's gonna copy the D.Va. He's gonna get knocked out, and I don't know who's gonna win this, but I think this may finally be the end of the fight. There's 3 players remaining. The D.Va bomb's good though, manages to get a kill. This is still turnable. They managed to get a kill there with the anti-nade. Wishing's looking for something. Another Boostio comes through, but the kills are still coming through from Chengdu. Genie manages to get one. There's 2 players here on the point. It's just the Wrecking Ball, and I don't know what else he could do. The Lucio's returned to the fight. They still haven't capped, but they will finally do so. 2 minutes on the clock here for Chengdu.
Wow, what a fight. I was literally on the edge of my seat the entire time. So back and forth. It just looks like every time you thought the fight was over, somebody was recontesting, somebody getting the kill. But look at this. Matthew and OP just realizing they do have a advantage right here, pushing them, the Easy Claps, all the way back to their spawn. And look at how much ultimate charge they're building up. OP almost has another Primal Rage, and Matthew has a shatter coming up, almost killing Opie right there with that bomb, but
Post-bomb.
really doesn't work out.
Yeah, but Infected, though, with the mines, does manage to get a kill here. And this is looking great here. They may have not taken down OP, but the rest of the team is falling. And a bit over a minute here for Chengdu to try to finish capping up Eichenwald.
It was kind of funny wishing. I believe Strider ended up killing themselves right there with their sticky, got too close. But other than that, now the ultimates we really need to watch out from. This should be the fight for Chengdu Chats. 60 seconds left, and they have all 4 ultimates online, maybe even 5th with the ultimate that Genie's coming up with. So YOLO God needs to land this bomb right here.
Yeah, he throws it in the back, doesn't get any kills. Duplicate's going to come through from Wishing. He's going to duplicate a Tracer here, looking to get any kills there. Zero managed to get the kill onto Worth. Another Boostio comes through. The Duplicate comes through onto the Reinhardts. The Shadow comes through from Matthew, managed to hit a couple players on their ass. This is still anybody's fight, though. The anti-nade gets thrown in, manages to hit up YOLO God. OP gets a kill before getting traded out by YOLO God. The beat's going to come through. Worth is going to manage to res up Strider. This is still anybody's fight to win. The sound barrier's good. OP managed to get a kill there onto Worth. Infected spin to win on the point here. Looking to find anything he possibly can. OP does fall, however, to Strider. It may have been what they needed, the pulse bomb eat. YOLO got managed to eat up the pulse bomb from Zero. Infected gets a kill, but Zero's going to chime in with another kill of his own. Strider gets a kill. There's 1-for-1 trades back and forth. There's 3 players alive. Are they going to be able to do it? Only 2 players left on the point here for the side of the Chengdu Chads. Wishing falls, Zero soon to follow. OP the only one on the point. He's rolling into mines. And that's going to be it. Easy Claps are going to hold right outside of 3rd point.
It looked quite good from the side of Chengdu Chats, especially when OP was in that primal raid stage, pushing everybody, knocking everyone back. Even the beat came out at the right exact time for both teams, but I think what really happened right there, Genie was just really in a good position healing everybody until Strider noticed what was going on. Flying over to Genie, shutting them down was a huge part of that whole thing, because Genie was also close to their nano boost right there. So that nano could have really turned the fight around in the favor of Chengdu Chats, but it doesn't really matter. We have another fight coming. You have the defenders on point advantage, and from there, Easy Claps were just able to take it in. Not really finishing, but close enough. Now, if Easy Claps really want to take this map and take it formidably and in an honorable fashion statement, they just need to just roll on. Like, they need to take the first point as fast as Chengdu Chats took the first point from them. They can't really spend too much time coming in. And if you're looking at Chengdu Chats right now, a very interesting defense coming out. Wishing will be on that Bastion. I think they will just wait around at the very back and blow them up when they come through the entire choke point.
No, they're not. Look where Wishing is actually located here. He's going to play with OP. I think they want to try to get a pick in the spawn. It would be, they don't have a Symmetra though to teleport them out. Interesting what they managed to actually pull off here. This is some expert Overwatch.
Did they get spotted right here?
These are Contenders players, by the way. Zero gets a kill there onto Rectophobia. They're going to try to res up. The Bastion's going to be there now, but he's not able to get any kills there, putting some pressure on a YOLO God, try to get him out of mag. They can't really flush Wish out, but he gets blown up there from Strider. Infected boots him off the edge. That was cute, but it's not going to work. Infected slams down, gets a kill there, and the Bastion strat doesn't work, and they are just going to cap point A. And Wishing has not swapped off with Bastion, by the way.
Very interesting there.
Okay, they have.
So the Bastion strat, right? It was really good. It would have worked, but the fact is, you have a very mobile team on the side of Easy Claps. You have Strider on that Echo, Rectophobias. You have Infected on Ball, YOLO God on Diva. So it was pretty easy to just all dive on that Bastion, but it doesn't really matter. Rectophobia gets blown up by Genie once again, and now Infect is stuck at the backline. He should be able to get out, though.
Yeah, he should be able to get out alive there. OP does get a kill there onto YOLO God. The mines are going to get thrown into the middle of the building there. Trying to blow anybody up, trying to get any kills they possibly can. The Duplicate's going to come through onto a Diva. And they're going to try to burst him down there. Then Mortality Field gets started to keep everybody up. Wishing finds 2. This is actually massive. Knocked out of the Duplicate. is Strider. In fact, he managed to get 1 kills there with his vines. Worth on the
What?
Mercy managed to get a kill, but Wishing carried his team. He's getting all the kills he possibly can. I want to say that was a 5K before he finally gets taken down. But this is still looking good here for the attacking side. Genie has to use his Transcendence to get out, and this looks like a fast recontest coming out here. They actually are just going to fight over here this whole area as Rectophobia's Pulse Bomb's going to get eaten up. Yellow got forced to use his Diva Bomb to stay in his mech. And it looks like we may finally see a soft reset.
Yeah, this has to be a soft reset right there. Rectophobia getting 2 kills, and now Genie is stuck in an awkward position. If they could pick off Genie right there, that would be amazing. I think Strider is trying, but nope, no luck. Finally, but you have Worth. Worth is on the Mercy, so that shouldn't be a very big problem to Resident right now. Now, this is a very interesting position to hold. Look at OP. They have their ultimate ready. If they throw it out on this bridge, that should be an easy 2K.
Yeah, Zero, though, is going to pop his attack vise. You're looking to find anybody, but not able to find anything. The Bongo's going to come out.
What?
Did he get booped off?
I don't know.
Genie, though, is going to chime in with a kill there. Infected's going to get a kill with his mines. The beat's going to get dropped. The Diva Bomb's going to get thrown. I'm not able to get any kills. Genie gets another kill there on the Yellow God. Wishing chimes in with one of his own. The spin to win coming out from Infected, trying to push everybody away. Matthew on the point. It's pushed away. That Rectophobia did actually get booped off there, by the way. Matthew gets the kill there onto Worth. The High Noon's going to come out. Matthew finds 2. The High Noon zones out his own team. They will just hold.
Now, interestingly enough, I think it's one of the crucial players to really watch from the side of Chengdu chats. It's actually Genie right here. Every time Genie's positioning at a crossfire position where they're always kind of at the other side of where the DPS is positioned. So that crossfire is just so much easier. And not to mention the Discord orbs are definitely helping out Wishing right there, getting all these kills. Look at that.
The pulse
getting
bomb.
A beautiful stick.
Yeah, the pulse bomb managed to get the opening kill there. Matthew gets booped off, tries to stay on the high ground, but instead he ends up killing himself there. Genie uses his Transcendence. He's 1v1ing a Tracer. He's just going to sit here in the back. They could just ignore him here, and then it's just going to basically be a 5v6.
I think that's what they're planning to do right now. Genie has a long way to actually float. I mean, they have a long way to float. I think Rectophobia has an eye out for Genie. They know they have to come.
The Diva Bomb gets thrown up, doesn't result in any kills, but does force out the Immortality Field. Strider and Infected chime in. Genie has finally returned the fight, but gets taken down there. The pin comes through from Matthew as we are getting closer to the golden box of victory. It's going to be a very
really good
awkward recontest here, if anybody even manages to get to the point in time.
I don't think there is. I think that's it.
Nobody can touch. That's going to be it. Easy clap. We'll actually take their map pick here, and we'll tie up the series 1-1.
So Genie was carrying at one point and then kind of threw at the very end, where they should have kind of jumped off the map to reset themselves, or at least let the Tracer kill them. Look at this beautiful move coming out from the side of Infected, not letting that cheesy silver/gold tactics work against them, where the Bastion and you have one shield, just hold them at the very first choke, not letting that fly by, just rolling over everyone. I think the entire last map was just a so-called, clown fiesta. It was absolute fiesta. There was time we were seeing people slipping off the map, a lot of weird boops coming out, Hammond players not making it to the ledge, killing themselves, Zenyatta players sitting at the back of their enemy team, hoping for something to happen. So that was just a roller coaster from them. Expert Overwatch, by the way.
These are contenders players, by the way.
Yep. Everyone here in this lobby is over 3,900 SR. So yeah, that's what happens actually. So in expert level, you're just so giga brain. You're just so good at the game. You just don't use your brain at all. Just, go with it. Do whatever you want. But all the jokes aside, though, Wishing was an absolute beast last match. Even though they didn't really take the map I think Wishing was doing a phenomenal job, and then McCree clicking so many heads. And it really comes down to their positioning. Wishing is always positioning with either Zero or Genie, or either just creating this little crossfire section that I was talking about earlier into the map, which really allows them to just kind of flank the enemy team while they're all busy trying to kill Matthew and Opie, who are the tanks, and just pop a couple of heads really quickly. Like, even if you get that one flashbang and shut down Worthy or Iceman, one of the healers, or even take down Strider, that's a huge pick coming out from the side of Chengdu Chads. Nonetheless, we do have our map ready. Next map will be Rialto. Now, this is a fantastic map to watch, especially when you have really good DPS players from the side of two teams. And we've obviously seen Wishing do some phenomenal stuff, and Rectophobia was also clutching multiple times. So this is a map where Widow Mercy is a big deal. Double Sniper and Widow picks come in so good in this map. And I just want to see Rectophobia run some Widow against Wishing and see how they do go up against each other, because this will be a really, really nice matchup to watch. Nonetheless, you always want to keep your eye out on those two players. And look at that, just as I was talking about Rectophobia and Strider taking the words out of my mouth, playing that double sniper composition in this map. But Wishing, that Pharah though. Can we talk about that a little bit, Joe?
Yeah, the Pharah pick coming out here.
Not really sticking with it, sadly.
No, they're not going to stay with it. Unfortunately. We're going to see a double sniper defense, though. A double sniper. See, this is what I've been telling people they should be playing. A double sniper, Mercy Zen, excuse me, with a ball Sigma. I think this is the best comp in the game currently.
Yeah, because it just allows so much control from the side of DPS, and on top of that, your tanks are mobile enough to keep repositioning and allow to your needs. Sigma could always reposition their shield for their Widow player, and Ball is just always rolling around doing their own thing, just like that. Look at this. Infected actually rolled off the map right there. They rolled off the map right there. So a little mishap.
This comp does not work, believe it or not, when you don't have your ball.
Yeah. So that happened, but now a lot of ground has to be given up from the side of
this is If that doesn't happen, though, I think this would be a much better attempt at a hold here. Wishing does manage to get a kill there as well. Yeah, and Zero chimes in. And so there's not really going to be a recontest there. There may be a touch, but
no,
not
I don't
even
think
that.
so. No, not even that. Infected might be looking to do something fancier here, but I don't think there will be anything done. Very unfortunate from the side of Easy Claps. That whole first point gets taken, and just like that, Genie blows up Rectophobia, makes him eat his transcended balls right there, just destroying him. And other than that, I think this will be just now Easy Claps. Chengdu Chats know the Easy Claps are one man down. This is the optimal time to just push in, be as aggressive as possible. Almost lands that stick right there from the side of Wishing, but doesn't really connect with anything. Now this is the recontest that you have to really look forward to. Iceman has their Valkyrie ready, and Yellow God should be close to their ultimate, but nope. There again, another pick comes through.
Yeah, some nice picks coming here. The 2-for-1 trade in favor of Chengdu Chads there. Genie chimes in with 2. Genie making up for some of his mistakes towards...
Genie going crazy on that Zenyatta right there. Just like you said, making up for some of the mistakes from last game. And now Genie and Adam both have their support ultimates ready, with Zero also having that duplicate on the side. I think this, just like that, this point will not be contested at all. Look at this.
I do get a touch, though. Rectophobia gets a kill. This is a 1-for-1 trade. It's going back and forth. So 4v4 on point. The Transcendence is there. This could actually be massive. They're trying to put some good pressure on the tank line. One support there. The Pulse Bomb's good to manage to get a kill, but Worth managed to take down Matthew as well. The Flux is going to throw up one in the air. They're going to slam him down. So much damage getting pumped in. And this is looking great here for the side of Easy Clap, as they're going to manage to hold right outside second point.
Yeah, but that was a very expensive fight, though. There, a lot of ultimates were being invested in. If you look at the ultimate board across, OP has their Flux ready, Matthew has their Bongo ready, Wishing has their Bomb ready. So this next fight, it will be quite explosive from the side of the Chengdu chats, and I don't know how Easy Claps will hold it on. And just as say that Genie gets blown up.
Yeah, Genie gets a nice opening kill there. Zero chimes in with one before getting traded out there by Rectophobia. On the point, though, right behind the point is Bun trying to make something happen, but Worth, I think, with the volley actually managed to take him down there. On the staircase, the pulse bomb gets thrown in, no kills result in it. The Wrecking Ball, though, gets a lot of disruption as he's just gonna sit towards their spawn, try to get a boop off the edge, but it's not able to find anything. It's just a soft reset coming out from Chengdu.
Yeah, I think they're ready to go in right now. They mostly will be using the amplification matrix with the Bongo. That usually does inflict a lot of damage, and you can't really just outshield that, especially not a Sigma shield. They cannot hold on to it. Look at this Flux coming out. Oh, this will be huge.
Yeah, the Flux hits 3 people. It's going to slam them down, and Zero picks up 2 kills there with his Beam of Doom, as they're just going to get everybody down. 4 kills come through, and that's just a reset from everybody else, and they're going to manage to cap up point B with 4 minutes left.
I don't think Adam really needed to use their amplification matrix there, but hey, whatever works, whatever wins you the game. Now look at Matthew. They only have Bongo to work with. Iceman, not really a lot of ultimates from the side of Easy Clap coming out, but they need to do this contestant right there. They need to contest them right here on this corner.
Yeah, they're going to pop the Bongo. Yellow God getting a bit of shield there from his kinetic grasp. In the back, Infected trying to get a ton of value there. Duplicate's going to come through. Rectophobia managed to get a kill there onto Wish, and the ball's going to slam down. The Immortality Field's there to keep everybody up. Zero managed to get a kill there onto Infected. Transcendence going to come out from Genie. The Duplicate's going to come out, so there's 4 Sigmas on the battlefield. 2 Fluxes come out at the same exact time. No kills from any of them. Rectophobia and Matthew managed to get a couple kills each, but Iceman and Strider chime in with some of the kills of their own. It's looking great here in this fight for Easy Clap.
Oh, that was a really nice contest right there. The reason I was saying that Easy Claps need to contest right now, because you don't want a double shield team, especially to push up to your little choke right there, where it's right next to the payload if you're looking at it right now. And what happens is that double shield has so much coverage right there where they could cycle their shields out. It will be really hard for this ball feet composition to kind of break in without getting poked out early. Now look at this, a lot of contention going on. Oh!
What a pulse bomb! And then the follow-up! What was that? The triple kill! And that's just gonna bust it wide open. Infected chimes in with 1, but who the hell cares?
Wow.
And this is just gonna be a last fight here coming in. A possible last fight.
Wishing just landing, getting that 4K, beautiful bomb and a follow-up that you talked about. And now there's the amplification matrix to just pressure them down.
Yeah, they're gonna throw the mines at the point there. Transcendence gonna come out. The Immortality Field gets busted down real quick. Iceman, Rectophobia both fall there. It's not looking good. Oh my god, he's popping off. Taking all the kills for himself. Infected. 1 kill is not enough. The Flux is there to try to get anybody who tries to come touch. Nobody manages to. 1:40 left on the clock. Great attack there coming out from Chengdu.
Wow, what a hold. And especially a lot of the thanks goes over to Wishing. If you were looking at them right there, not only they were popping off on that McCree last game, just coming in super hot, performing admirably on this Tracer too, getting so much done. So that was just like, that bomb was really what that set the pace right there for the last fight, because both of your healers get taken down, and then on top of that, a following kill on one of your DPS, and that's just it. You lose that fight. They didn't even have the time to back out properly. That's just how fast everything happened. And from there, they have now 1 minute and 40 seconds left on their time back. Now, we've seen the same thing happen at the very beginning of Eichenwald, where it looked like they were doing so good and everything was going so well, but now it's the time for Easy Claps. If they could bring it back, if they could just push this cart much faster than their opponent were able to push it, even though there were some mishaps at the very beginning. Infected slipping off the edge somehow, I'm hoping something similar happens for the side of Chengdu Chat. So Easy Claps have the easier time, but I don't think that will really work out right here. Ooh, look at Matthew. They're looking for a pull right here.
Yeah, we're gonna start off here on the Widowmaker. Is Rectophobia. It looks like he wants to head back to spawn to swap off. Just looking for an opening pick. Not able to find it.
And not really getting anything. Just sticking to their comfort pick right here, Tracer. They were doing really well on that. Not really getting anything flashy done, but still providing a lot of damage for their team. And look at Infected, just pushing everybody off towards their team.
Wishing chimes in with a massive kill there, and he's gonna get 2. And this is looking so good there. The Tracer's just farming. I mean, like, nobody's gonna stop him.
4 kills coming out there from Wishing, taking down both of the support players right there. And this is just like, now you have to understand what was going on. Strider does get the kill on Wishing. Now I'm thinking, like, how are they going to really deal with this Tracer? Zero, I mean, you know, Strider could play that McCree, but I don't think that will be really effective for the whole team. Look at Rectophobia just hanging out at the back.
Oh my word. Worth he's hitting some shots. OP does manage to get a kill there onto Infect as Wishing chimes in with a pulse bomb. It's just actually looking really good here for the defensive side of Chengdu. Worth does get 2 opening picks, but it's not going to matter for long.
Wow. Yeah, Wishing definitely is a very big threat from the side of Easy Claps right now. They need to deal with them somehow. Now, you do have to ask, like, how is Wishing getting to the backline so easily, considering that Iceman is on this Brigitte? It shouldn't be that easy, but they're still making it work every single time, finding the angle, finding the right way. And look at this, getting a beautiful starting kill.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all they really needed there. GD gets blown up, and the Matrix was there from Adam, but nobody's there to follow up because this team is all dead. And they will just roll on through, cap up point B there, and they will have, I think, around 420. Nice. To cap up point B.
Daggy would be proud. But other than that, I think that final pick was really nice. Strider again. That's the threat of Echo. Just, you never know how fast you could get blown up by those stickies on the ground. They don't even need to land. They just need to be in the vicinity. And now they're just waited out from the side, not taking a lot of damage. Look at how OP is really positioning, though. Oh, Infected.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Infected the ball master. He's tried to do that many times. And this time he managed to stop fall off. Adam actually has beat Rectophobia in a 1v1 there in the back. The duplicate comes through from 0, but he gets immediately blown out of it. Yellow God, I think, accidentally kills himself with some of his primary fire. Infected does end up falling to Wishing. I have no idea what's going on. I'm going to be straight with you.
Yeah, it's very sloppy to the point where even casting it is just like, what's going on? So other than that, I think, you know, the teams are trying. Infected is trying to do something, and now Iceman gets taken out across the map. This really has to come down to Chengdu Chads. I mean, Easy Claps just need to land all their ultimates.
Yeah, Worth with his Transcends keep everybody up who got caught in the flux there. Yellow got the flux of his own. There's nothing to really stop it there, and actually managed to take down Adam, who had used his immortality field a bit earlier, so he did not have it up. And this is looking great here from Easy Clap, as they're going to find all the kills. OP only with 1's not going to be enough. We're having a bit of a Tracer run if you want in the back. Strider has to interrupt it, though. Wait.
That.
He's going to catch out Worth.
Worth, you can do it, brother. Hit him. So close. So close.
Oh, well, this was happening right before the fight, too. Yeah, they just kept second point.
Yeah, it's just like, you know what? It's fine. Worth is like, I'm going to make my name worth it. Let me die and give me that second point. That's exactly what happened. Rectophobia picking up the very nice 2-piece. And now, if you look at the time bank, Easy Claps are not doing really bad. They are catching up on the time bank, 3 minutes. So now they have only 2 minutes to really take this point, to make it, you know, better time bank than their opponent, Chengdu Chats. And look at the ultimates from the side of Chengdu Chats. This could be devastating if Echo lands a good ultimate.
Yeah, definitely could be there. A lot duplicates coming out here from both sides, but onto different heroes here. The whole hog's going to come out from the duplication. No kills resulted in. The duplicate influx is going to come in and she's going to throw everybody up. The mine's going to throw in the back as well. So 1-for-1 trades going back and forth. The 4v4 on point, but Zero with the duplicated Sigma manages to get 2 kills there. Yellow God's going to get a kill onto OP. Rectophobia finds a kill there onto Zero. And I think this could be it for Easy Clap. They're going to roll on through here. 4 players alive for the opposition. The pulse bomb's going to get thrown and catch Adam as he's trying to back out into spawn. Nobody's able to touch. And over a minute extra in time bank for Easy Clap.
Wow, as disjointed as Easy Claps looked at that very middle, when they're pushing from second point to third point, first point to second point, as disjointed they looked, they somehow made it work. I think that's what really happened. I was saying how, at that point they had 5 ultimates on the board. They just had to land those ultimates. That's what really needed to happen. And that's what happened right there. The duplicates came out really nicely. The flux were hitting, and then Rectophobia getting that 2-piece. And somehow Wishing was really concerned with the backline. So they were having that little 1v1, eventually taking down Worth, but it wasn't really worth it for his team, losing that second point. So interesting, very interesting gameplay right here from both teams. These are expert teams, by the way, so sometimes they do throw you off the loop a little bit. So it's whatever. At this point, these teams are just like playing just to play. Not really sticking to the comms, but not really the way they're supposed to be played. Now, look at this Wishing on that soldier instead of swapping back again. I was hoping to see more of a defensive McCree, probably for dealing with Rectophobia, but they're just going to stay in that, Tracer, because why not? It worked so well. But Adam actually swapping over to the Brigitte, giving Genie to Baptiste. I think that's the first time we're seeing Genie play anything other than Zen in this series.
Yeah, I think so. Genie getting off the Zenyatta. He's been doing a lot
of work, but now they're just giving a lot of ground over to Chengdu Chads. Strider is looking for some interesting stickies, but nothing really coming out from here.
Yeah, Bun in the back gets a kill there onto Worth. In fact, it's gonna pile drive in. Rectophobia managed to get killed there. The amateur to come out. OP's gonna get a kill as well. OP and Rectophobia, the only names popping up on the right side of the kill feed. Zira and Genie, however, gonna get a couple kills there. And they are gonna roll on through there. And we probably will see a bit of a recontest.
Most likely, Infector's just waiting around the corner. They should be able to recontest this. They want to recontest this because you don't want to give them that point, while they have 30 seconds left. And that's what's going to happen right here. Let's see if we get any other kills coming out from the side of Easy Claps. That's a huge pick.
Yeah, the pick comes through onto Bun. Rectophobia with the pulse bomb managed to find one as well. Strider picks up 2 here. 15 seconds on the clock.
Nobody's touching this. Nobody will be touching this. So
I think. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, Genie falls. Zira. Can they touch here? Yeah, they can. So Bun managed to get a touch there. The duplicate's gonna come through. Iceman gets a kill there onto Adam. Yellow God gets a kill as well. The duplicate comes through from Zira, but I don't know what's gonna matter. The flux comes through. The other flux comes through as well. And right outside of first point is where the cart gets stalled.
Ooh, that pick from Worth was so massive. Killing off Wishing right there before the fight even began is just a breathing ground for both these healers, and the tanks don't even have to really worry about the backline getting dove like that. So when that pick came through, that was just a go button for Easy Claps, and just as we saw the pick, in fact, Rectophobia comes in and lands a beautiful stick. So now we have a team who are Easy Claps, 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes, just to get, not even take the first point, just to get the vicinity, near the vicinity of the first point. So it's, it's a lot of time. It looks really good for the side of Easy Claps, but it really comes down to how they execute it, because we've seen it took them quite a while to take the first point at the very first push they made, couple of literally two pushes ago. So very interesting coming out. Looks like a pause coming out from the side of I'm not really sure. Oh, it looks like some Genie actually left the game, so sad to see that. I believe that was an auto pause.
No, there was a pause called for.
Oh, there was a pause. Okay, that was a pause. Okay,
Yeah.
because I just saw there was a lot of things popping up in the chat, and I was like,
Expert chat is a very
expert.
cluttered.
Yeah, it's a very
There's a reason it doesn't get shown on stream.
yep. Not the most fun chat. Even though we had some pretty fun stuff on the expert chat before, I still remember there's one game I was casting. I believe you were there too, Joe, where it was in Rialto against
Guys, Discord wasn't working.
Yeah, exactly.
I forget who it was, but they said just use sign language.
That was funny. I just had to say it out loud in the stream. It was just too funny. But looks like Genie will be joining us back into the game. So we have no ultimate charges were lost, but I believe they will be a little late. I'm not sure if they will be late to the defense. They shouldn't. There's still 20 seconds, about 20 seconds left. So we should be seeing Genie joining us shortly after. Other than that, let's see, we are saying the R's in the chat. So now this really comes down to how well Easy Claps could really push this out. Because before, from the side of Chengdu Chance, they looked phenomenal. They looked quite strong. Wishing going back to that Tracer. Now, what needs to happen here is Iceman and Worth need to be protected. Wishing you, if you are Easy Claps right now, you have to go into this thinking that Wishing will try something fancy at the very beginning and try to blow up your Zenyatta player. So Iceman needs to be on guard, and they just need to make sure that that does not happen. Also, not get pulled off by their Orisa. So they're moving fairly quickly right now, moving the card. A lot of space being given. Infected rolls through again. Doesn't really get anybody. Oh, but look at this Rectophobia blowing up OP. That's a huge opening pick.
Yeah, OP gets taken up very early. Bun chimes in with a kill as well. So it's a 1-for-1 trade here. It's still anybody's fight to win, but Zero with the Sticky Mines managed to get a kill, which should help secure this as he picks up 2 there. And this will be a reset coming out from Easy Clap.
Yeah, that was kind of unfortunate. The first pick looked so strong from the side of Easy Claps, but not really getting anything following up from there. Also, Worth was kind of detached from their team right there, so that didn't really help. They were inside that little hotel, and Wishing was able to just go in and popping as soon as possible. Look at the ultimates. The Genie already has a amplification matrix on.
Yeah, he's going to throw down the Amp Matrix and allows him to get the opening pick there in this fight. Losing your main tank early is not how you want it to go. And once again, it's just going to be a reset here from Easy Clap.
Yeah, Rectophobia
as a bit of a Tracer 1v1.
Yeah, but
come on, they break Tracer 1v1. No honor.
No, but now this really comes down to who gets the bigger pulse bomb. Oh, Rectophobia.
That was also good, but the Immortality Field was there to keep everybody up for now as Bond managed to get a kill there onto Worth. OP gets a kill as well, and this is still looking just great here from the Chengdu Chads. Just over a mid on the clock for Easy Clap to cap.
This gets scary for Easy Claps right here. Look at this. OP does have their flux. Will have their flux ready for the next fight, and Genie O will also have their amplification matrix. So Strider needs to get a good duplicate. Infected needs to lay the mines down. Other than that, I don't see how they will be winning this fight. Ooh, that's not what you want to see if you're Easy Claps right now. They have to waste. Now they have to wait. They have to wait for Strider to come back because he is one of the few people who have their ultimates ready and could actually swing the fight around. That's another 10 seconds or so wasted.
Yeah, the mines are going to get thrown in there. The Mortality Field, though, manages to keep everybody up, but Infected taken out of the fight there. The Flux goes in, but Worthy has the Transcendence to keep everybody up. The Sticky Mines get thrown in. A Strider managed to get a kill. The Yellow Guard to get kills as well. Out of nowhere, they open up this fight. And now, this is going to be a very awkward recontest here as they're going to get closer to the golden box of victory. They will manage to get a touch for sure, though. But the move!
It did!
They managed to get the touch, though. Bud sacrifices his life for a touch on the car. That gives time for some of his teammates to get to the point as well, but they're all getting taken down there. Opie gets taken out of mech, taken down, and that's it. Easy Clap are going up 2-1 over the Chengdu Chads.
That was not supposed to happen. It Wow, what a beautiful play coming out from Easy Claps right there. But YOLO God gets actually the play of the game. I think I know which one it is right here. Yeah, there you go. The beautiful flux coming out. This is where we had 4 people on the team, both teams from the side, just playing Sigma and throwing out fluxes right there. Beautiful flux, follows it up with a nice little rock, finishing the kill. And just like that, Easy Claps are on the lead. Just for everybody, who are watching right now, to remind you, Easy Claps are the very bottom seed in this entire.
If I'm not mistaken, this is the most amount of. Wait. Let me check. I want to say they had a map 5 somewhere in there, in the season, but if that's not the case, this was the first map they've won 2. First match they've won 2 maps in.
Back to back.
Let me.
This is insane because Easy Claps literally are the very bottom.
Easy Clap did get 4 of their maps this season came in 2 games. So
wow.
Yeah. So Easy
this is
Clap,
a very big deal.
So Easy Clap out of those 2 games has only picked up 2 maps. So this is we're witnessing possibly history in the making. Easy Clap up 2-1 in a series over the third seed. This is the highest seed in the first round here. Of course, the Glock and Newt both got a bye, but wow. But now, of course, we do have a map pick coming out from the side of Chengdu Chads. Hanamura will be our 2 CP for the series. And this could be the final map.
Yeah, if Easy Claps bring it home, do what they're doing, this could be the final map. And not to mention, just to remind everybody, this will be their first win if they manage to do that. So it's either Easy Claps do a huge upset against Chengdu Chats, who are literally the 3rd seeding, the highest seeding for this quarterfinals, and take home their first win in their first playoff match, knocking out the 3rd seed, or they go home with 0-9 record of no wins whatsoever in the entire series that they have.
I'm feeling a mixed map series. I'm feeling a draw here.
A draw.
We're gonna see We're gonna see a super drawn out. Both teams are gonna cap 3 times, but then it's gonna end up in a draw.
I don't know if I want to pass that, Joe.
Our next map is gonna go the way of Chengdu, and then map 7 will go the way of Easy Claps.
Okay, Easy Claps, if you're listening to me right now, please win this.
Easy Clap will win in 6 maps on Busan.
No. Easy Claps, win this map, please. I don't want to be stuck in here up until 12 o'clock Eastern, so please do that for me. Other than that, I think this is a really good job from the side of Easy Claps. Even if you lose this, right? Even if you lose this Hanamura, I think you just really have to have a mind reset right here and just go fresh in the next level. And same goes to the side of Chengdu Chats too. You just lost 2 matches back to back. This is the time where you come in as a team, but like, okay, guys, we need to do a fresh reset right here. Just, forget about what happened, play new. And look at this, Infected on the ball again, being a nuisance, just scouting out the team, getting some information for his team, and they will be holding this high ground. Now, this is a very interesting hold right here. Matthew and Opie, they could easily block the damage and rotate around the little hut that they have on the right side of the point. So, not really sure how they will approach this, but they will most likely want to rotate it around. And look at Wishing is already at the back line, trying to do as much damage as possible.
Bun nearly gets taken down there from Worthy, actually, but he manages to stay up. In fact, they're pumping in a bit of damage. They look like they want to rotate onto the high ground here. I think Bun is tagging up the point here, but he's brought down extraordinarily low in Rectophobia next round. I'm not sure if that was a direct Tracer 1v1, but I'm pretty sure it was, so... Good job there from Rectophobia to get the opening pick there for his team.
And now Chengdu Chats are kind of stuck in an awkward zone right here where they're getting pressured from outside and inside. They can't really go out because the Infector will just push them in. And now what they need to do is take down Wishing again so they cannot rejoin their team. If they could do that, this will be a huge another opening pick for them.
Yeah, they're going to rotate towards the point now. They're gonna tag onto the point. The duplicate's gonna come out as the Ant Maker's gonna be thrown as well. OP manages to get a opening pick there onto his Sigma counterpart. Matthew, though, is gonna get another follow-up kill, and this is looking great here for the attacking side. A 3-player advantage here, not really anybody still up here. Zero chimes in with 2, and they will cap point A.
It was slow, but it was definitely worth it. Their players built up the ultimate necessary, and now look at this with the. You're looking at it from the side of the perspective of Chengdu Chance. They're in a great position right now. They just took the point and they could just roll in with all the momentum because Wishing and Zira both have their ultimates ready. So that could be a huge push to buy time for Matthew and OP to build up their ultimates, the Bongo and Flux. So if you're Chengdu Chance, you're in a very good position. Rectivobi needs to land a very big bomb right here to slow this momentum down.
Yeah, for sure. As the pulse bomb gets thrown in, actually gets opening pick there. Infected though with the mind managed to take down OP. Worthy is popping off there. And like he's been playing phenomenally in the Zen, but Zira gets actually 2 kills there before getting taken down with Strider. And 4:30 left on the clock here for Chengdu's attack.
And that's a good equalizer if you are easy class right now. You broke the momentum. You kind of gave your team a breathing moment. Worthy has the Transcendence ready if, Wishing wants to get a little funny in the back line. Iceman also will have their armor ready. But look at all the ultimates coming from the side. Oh, beautiful Flux! And look at that Rectophobia!
Well, that's it! That's the fight!
What?
What ult? I mean, these are some... Okay, they're padding the stats, the DPS, but, like, 2 DPS cannot win at point B on Assault. That
fight was so fast! I mean...
I was like, wow. I didn't even get anything.
I didn't even get to pass it over to you before the fight was finished. A very good Flux coming out, and then Rectophobia lands a beautiful pulse bomb, just deleting 2 crucial particles from the ultimate, the Bongo and the Immortality Field. So the Flux just got all the damage it necessarily needed to. But look at this rotation coming up from the bottom. They want to take a different approach this time.
Yeah, they're come through the bottom, but Infected is going to slam on top of them, and allows Yolo got to get the opening pick. They're taking the main tank from Chengdu out. No tank playing now. That means that's going to be basically it. They're just a couple stragglers waiting to get taken down. And they've burnt around 2 minutes off the clock, so this has been a good point B defense.
Oh no, Worth actually gets Worthy, but doesn't really matter. I was hoping they would get the kill on Genie right there, so to delay their push, but looks like there'll be a quick little recontest. Wishing will not be with the team, but look at the ultimates across the board though. Strider has their duplicate ready, Infected has their mine, and Worthy has another Transcendence. Actually, I don't even think the Worthy used the Transcendence from the last time we've seen, but Genie has Amplification Matrix, so they could technically go up the stairs right here, drop the amp, and just let Wishing do all the damage, just sitting back, hitting shots, and they'll eventually farm up all the ultimates to press Q.
Yeah, the Flux is going to come through. A lot of ults come down from both sides. Infected 2 kills with the mines. And that's it. Once again, really 2 kills there on the defense is just a fight win. I think, Worthy will go down. Actually, won't. And just stay up, but... Yeah, 2
Only
kills.
2 ultimates.
Well, on the defense, when you just get 2 kills, it's basically secures a fight.
Pretty much, especially if they are crucial players like a healer or a DPS missing. That's a lot. And to be honest, if you are Chengdu Chance right now, you're not happy. That was a very expensive fight. You blew almost 3 ultimates just to get there, and nothing happened. Now, Wishing has a dead eye. Let's see if Wishing could maybe get a weird flank while all the fight is going on and get a good dead eye.
Yolo goes for the Flux there. He's going to manage to get up 1, but no kill off of it. But Infected actually does end up falling, and Bun chimes in with a kill there onto Rectophobia. The hiding's going to come out from Bun, looking to find any players peeking their heads out. Moving on to the point now is the Chengdu Chads. The hiding will fade as the first tick's going to come on through. But this is given time for a lot of the players to respawn as Infected is back in the fight, spinning around, stalling for quite a while. Iceman, though, actually gets taken down. Strider with a kill and a 0, which is massive. Worthy gets a kill as well. These kills on the defense is massive. You have such a good spawn advantage.
And Adam
in the middle of a fight.
Yep, Adam just disconnected at the middle of the fight. That's not what you
All I'm gonna
really.
say is Bun was popping off while this was happening.
Yeah, wishing if you could look at the screen right now, getting 3 kills back to back, landing a headshot on Rectophobia too. So very unfortunate, but you still have around 3 people alive from the side of Chengdu chat. So this is definitely possible. Look at the health of Strider. Look at the health of Infected. They could easily get killed right here. I'm pretty sure Wishing will finish up Infected as soon as the timer goes down. So let's see what happens right here. The kill should be coming from the attacking side.
Yeah,
There you
but
go.
they will have a couple people coming back. Iceman will stall for a decent amount of time, and also Rectophobia and YOLO got to return. YOLO got now on the Reinhardt. The pulse bomb gets thrown in, doesn't actually hit him, but YOLO God's going to get taken down. Decent boop's going to push a lot of people away. It's going to help isolate some of the players onto the point that duplicate
35 seconds
from Strider. 35 seconds, like you just said. The flux is decent. It's going to knock Strider out of his duplicated Sigma. The high dude's going to be there. No kills off of it, but Zera's going to pick up 2. YOLO God once again returning to the fight now. Still on this Reinhardt. Rectophobia is putting in some decent damage, but he's going to get stunned and taken down there by Bun. Zera gets a kill, and 50 seconds are left on the clock. So they have just secured themselves the second attacking round.
Yeah, they did, but it's just so sad to see. This all could have been prevented if YOLO God did not get too cocky or impatient with their ultimate. This whole thing started when YOLO God kind of whipped their ultimate in that little stair to the high ground. And you don't really want to use your flux right there. That's not the best place to use it, because let's say even if you land, right? Even if you land your flux right there on 3-4 people, it's very hard for your team to kind of push up and blow them up while they're in air. And because of the narrow corners, you could easily get stunned out of your flux and drop the entire ball. That's what kind of happened. The flux came out, the opposing team, Chengdu Chats, were easily able to flee it, and just like that, YOLO God get bursted down. In the meantime, Infected got a little too greedy and got stunned off by Wishing and just shut down. So that really hurt the team a lot, to the point where it gave Chengdu Chats a moment of hope, or a moment to really retaliate their opponents right there and take the point. And that's what really hurt them. I think if Easy Claps could be a little bit more patient, a little bit more disciplined on using these ultimates, as they've been showing us, they could definitely do that. Sometimes they just get too trigger happy. If they could really control themselves, they could take the series over, because look at this, only 15 seconds remaining. If they secure this attack in a higher time bank, it will go down to only overtime, pretty much, with 1 minute left from the side of Chengdu Chads.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, this is still anybody's map to win, though. Like we said earlier, Easy Clap looking to end it out here on this map, but if they're not able to, we may see a back 5, possibly a draw here. Like I mentioned earlier, Zera, though, with an opening pick there, Matthew chimes in as well, so this initial attack coming through from Easy Clap will be denied.
Ooh, 0. Getting 4 kills right here.
Yeah.
That was a lot. Look at the ultimate charge.
Yeah.
40% ultimate charge, Wishing already at 55%. Comparing to the other DPS, the opposing DPS lineup, only 32% for Rectophobia's Pulse Bomb and 27% for Echo. So not really the greatest. Wishing will definitely have their Deadeye ready before anybody. So now this really comes out to if they could get a opening pick right here. Infected is probably looking for a... There you go. Oh no.
Infected.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's not where you want to be, as he gets sent back to spawn very quickly there. And that's just the fight done. Nothing really happened there. Infected kind of fed a bit. And yeah.
Yeah, that positioning from Infected wasn't the greatest. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to rotate around and get to the backline, but you don't really want to do that when your team is not in a position where they could have easy line of sight on the opposing team to just collapse. That really didn't happen. They Infected got sent out of their, slammed down, and that just really was not a good idea.
Yeah, the high noon comes out from Bun, but he actually doesn't get any kills. He's the one that gets taken down. Strider's going to blow him up there. Ant Matrix doesn't find really any value there. OP, though, is going to get a trade kill there. The Ant Matrix, not the Ant Matrix, Immortality Fields actually gets forced down and taken down. The duplicate comes through on the Sigma's Deflux is there. The Transcendence now fading, gets a lot of damage in, but no kills immediately. Iceman is going to end up falling in the end, though. Worthy soon to follow. And the defense is holding strong here from the Chengdu Chats as Infected sends one off the edge.
Hmm. Now this is getting a little bit worrisome if you are easy claps. Now, not to say that this is not possible, because look at all the ultimates. They have easy claps will have at least 4 ultimates ready for this next fight. So if they hit all the cues and get the right picks, they could easily take this attack the first round. But what the problem is that they will not have that 5 minutes that Chengdu Chats had when they took this point. So they have to be really on their toes. Ooh, that's a huge flux.
Adam! But Adam just finds 2 before the fight even really starts. But in fact, in Rectophobia looking to turn this here. No defender's advantage like we really see on point B. As these 3 kills may be enough to turn it there. OP does get a kill there onto Yellow God though. And this is, you just reset and go back fast.
Yeah, that's what you really have to do right here. I don't think Infected should really stick around and give any more ultimate charge or even potentially die. That was a really good setup, the flux, and then, laying out the mines as the mat while they get slammed down on it. But didn't really work out. Ooh.
Yeah, Worthy. Blown up there. The duplicate comes through and just gets immediately blown up. I didn't even get to see what he duplicated. Bun with the high noon. Doesn't find any kills as Yellow got managed to take down 0 there. 15 seconds on the clock. They need to try to make something happen. The flux is going to come through. It's going to send a lot of people up. In fact, it gets taken down immediately. Easy Clap needs something. They need a miracle. But Bud isn't having any of it. He picks up 2. And there's not a lot of people remaining on the point there. Rectophobia looking to do something, but he can't do anything there. Worthy does have the Transcendence, keeps everybody up for a bit longer. The rally's going to come through from Adam. 0 managed to get a kill there onto Yellow God. The Pulse Bomb doesn't find anything. 0 with the Beam of Death manages to find 2. The mines are going to get thrown on point. 0 finds 3. Bum finds 1. Adam chimes in. Schrader's gone, and we're going to a map 5.
Yeesh. That was a very rough attack from the side of Easy Claps. I really hope they could have the mental reset like we've seen from Chengdu Chats coming out. And this has to be Yellow God's play of the game. I believe this was right here. Look at this beautiful flux. They all come in, get the nice flux, and this is where Directophobia just blows up 2 crucial particles of the this whole push and allows Yellow God to get all the follow-up, that 2-piece into the four-man follow-up. So I think it was a really nice defense for second point. Easy Claps, but the first point could have gone much better. There were a lot of times Infected was not where they were supposed to be. A lot of times YOLO God and Rectophobia got a little too greedy or, had a trigger finger. So I think coming into Busan, this is a very, very crucial map you want to take. And if you're Chengdu Chats right now, you're super happy because guess what? You won your first control map. That was the very first map, Lijiang Tower. So you want that map. You know you're good at control. You're good at brawl. If you're Easy Claps right now, you have to be sweating. Like, what can you do? How can we stop Chengdu Chats right here? Because they definitely won the first map, which was Lijiang Tower. So if they want to beat them in Busan, this has to go the way, things have to go on the way of Easy Claps. The opening picks, the initial, focus target, they all have to be on par. I believe Busan, your train station should be much easier than downtown should be much easier, but we do get mech base right here. The mech, I like watching mech base because like the little high ground, the high ground skirmish that usually teams have at the very beginning are like quite good to watch. It was like, it's always nice to watch teams go at it at the very high ground, see who gets the first opening pick, how they play it out. So that will be quite interesting. But at this point, I think Infected and YOLO God kind of need to step it up, where Iceman and Worthy has been doing a fantastic job, but they just need to find out some way of shutting down Wish as much as possible, because Wish has been absolutely on fire the entire match. Like any map you name it, Wish, this guy has been just popping off, hitting heads, whether on Tracer, McCree, it does not matter. But it looks like we will have a McCree soldier from the side of Chengdu Chats and a Tracer soldier from the side of Easy Claps. So let's see how this one goes out. Not really taking the high ground skirmish, more so setting up on that catwalk near the point, they're just doing some damage across the board, some poking. Wishing should have the upper hand here since they're McCree. Let's see who gets the first opening pick. Oh, Infected getting very deep.
Yeah, nobody really got an opening pick yet, but as soon as I hear that, Matthew takes down Worthy, so no Zenyatta there, who's been doing a lot of work there for his team, and this is just a lot of kills here going the way of Chengdu Chad. The fact that Cham's in with one, but I don't think it's really going to matter. Only 2 players alive here for Easy Clap. 3, excuse me. Infected slams down. Nobody's really dying, though, the last 3 from Easy Clap. As soon as I say that, though, Infected does get taken down. Rectophobia on the point here on the Tracer. Stalling for as long as possible. Looking to possibly get any kills, but one Tracer can't do it all. OP gets him down, and they manage to cap.
Yeah, Worthy barely got any playtime right there. Like, they got blown the first time, the second time they came back, blown up again by OP. Now look at the ultimates from the side of Zero and Wishing. They're both... Zero already has their ultimate ready, and Wishing also is looking forward to getting that Dead Eye on the line. Matthew has their Bongo pretty much ready. On the side of it, Easy Claps, not a lot of ultimates coming out, just Rectophobia and Infected at this point. So unless Rectophobia nails the coffin with their bomb, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, the Hydun comes out here from Bon. No kills off of it, but Zero with his tack visor just managed to get a kill. Great boop there from Infect to send everybody off the high ground and get a kill off of it. YOLO actually ends up killing himself. He was probably really low health in a small room, so not much he could have done there. As they're just going to hold on here and build up to 50%.
If you're Easy Claps right now, this is not looking the best. You would really need something to bring this back. And just like that, Strider goes to the Torbjorn. Very interesting pick.
Torbjorn? What a pick. Why?
I don't think that'll be worth it at all. Like, Torbjorn's ult will get instantly bursted down by the Soldier and McCree. But look at this Flux coming out, not getting any value though.
Yeah, and Bun gets a very early kill there onto the Wrecking Ball. Yeah, I mean, like, this is really just over here, this fight. This map, see, I still think what Easy Claps is running is the best comp, but when you're at a map like this, you can't really get away with it all too well.
Yeah, I think at this point... I think Easy Clap, I don't think anybody's going to be able to touch here. Rectophobia actually does manage to. Genie takes him down very quickly, though, but it gives time for a couple other players to return to the point here. Looking to get any kills they can possibly get. Nice ult there allows them to take down Strider. Wow. They actually end up capping there, but both DPS ults come out and they result in a kill apiece. And they'll flip back over the point, and I think that should just be it here for our first point. I'm going to pick Easy Clap to win out the rest of the map. I think the last 2 points, though, should actually favor them a fair amount. Yeah, a lot of... That's definitely, you know, possible, but it just, to me personally speaking, I think their mental has just been shattered at this point. The Torbjorn pick didn't really make sense. They were still, you know, 70%, 30% left to take, so it just looks like the Torbjorn pick was kind of a throw right there. Considering you have Wishing on McCree and Zero on that, you know, Soldier, so really wasn't going to work out, but we do have a Symmetra right here.
Yeah, we're gonna see a Symmetra pick coming out. I really like this composition coming out from the side of Easy Clap. I think this is a real neat composition, like the Echo Tracer. I think you can get a lot of value out of both those DPS, and the tank line I really enjoy as well, so it just seems to be able to pull out what they can pull out with this.
Yeah, and I think the Mercy pick is really nice too. Mercy with Echo is a very good combination. Just as the set that I seen Mercy Iceman get detached, almost falling to the enemy line. So that almost gave me a heart attack. But look at this positioning from the side of Chengdu Chan. They're taking the high ground, and just like that, delete Worthy.
Yeah, Worthy taken out really early by OP. Huge opening pick there. Strider, though, is taking a lot of pressure. Needs to move kind of out of the way there. Moving on the point now is the Chengdu Chads as the Iceman gets taken down there by Bun. And this looks like first cap actually went the way of Easy Clap in there, but it flips over here.
Yeah, the flip over, and this is where you have this double shield composition with a lot of spam, which is McCree Soldier up top. So when you take high ground, like really that close to the opposing team, and you have double shield, it's just it's very hard to contest at that point. You don't have a lot of people who are actively shooting, and oh my god, Worthy does not even see the daylight.
Like nothing really happened there. Zero just got a couple kills, ended the fight before it even started.
Yeah, just like that, they shut down their whole entire push. And like I was saying, it's so hard to just kind of play against this composition where you have Soldier who's just spamming your entire team, and they don't really have a lot of shield. YOLO got shield, Sigma shield is not that durable, so Infected really needs to bombard their team before they could even set up this. And look at this beautiful flux coming out.
That's a good flux there, but the mortality field's there to keep the players up for now. Rectophobia, finally, Easy Clap get an opening pick. The attack fire's just going to come out, though, from Zero, try to turn this fight here. Worthy gets taken down there. Rectophobia comes up with 2. Duplicated flux come in. This time, there's no mortality field, though. Strider takes down GD, and I think the point should be flipped over here. 3 players left on the point for Chengdu Chaz. Do we need to pull out a miracle? And this flux actually may be the start of that. And actually, no. No kills off the back of it. Builds up to 75% before getting flipped over.
I think they should have held on to that flux right there. I don't think that was a very smart decision to make, because you were pinned down in the middle of the point, and it's only you and Matthew who's an Orisa. So even if you flux, there's not going to be a lot of follow-up. So kind of wasted, but at the same time, a valiant effort. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, the mind.
Mind.
So they're going to fight in a part of the map you rarely actually get to see, except when players are trying to get megas. Rectophobia gets an opening. GD! What was that? Throws down his Ant Matrix. The IMAX movie theater gets 3 kills. And they're in a cap. They should be able to flip over here after they can get down the last players just trying to stall for a bit. As this final fight territory. Infected
just stalling. Yeah, they're stalling, but other than that, that fight looks so good. So good from the side of Easy Claps. They had the opening pick too. Rectophobia did a beautiful job, and then out of nowhere, Genie just throws down their amplification matrix and gets 3 kills. Now, they really need to be careful in this push. They don't want anyone getting picked up right now. This is last fight territory. They have to go.
They're using a Transcendence to touch to try to get the people, usher them onto the point, but Bun gets the opening pick. Bun fights too. Strider does get rest back into fight. Infector trying to get anything he possibly can. He's going to throw the mines to the point. The flux is there. He's going to throw up 2 players in the air. Strider manages to get 1. YOLO God gets 1 as well. Bun gets a kill, however, onto Infected. It looks this is looking good here for Easy Clap. It's 3 on the point though. Zero fights 1. The players are starting to return here for Easy Clap. I don't know if it's going to matter. Worthy managed to get a kill here. It's a 2-on-2 on the point. Bun finds a kill there onto YOLO God. Infected has returned. He's the only one on the point here for Easy Claps. He needs to find anything he possibly can. He can manage to get down Zero. He gets win.
Oh my god!
Infected is going to do it. Infected's going to keep his team in the match.
What? What was that? Oh, they barely win the fight with the skin of their teeth, and now they are 70% to 99%. Wishing has almost another ultimate on the board, and look at this, Strider has duplicate ready. So if they could stop Chengdu Chats from aggressing any further right here, just maybe get a pick or 2 and just stop their momentum, this will be huge. They could take it to last fight territory. 86% and building right here. YOLO God needs to not die right here. They need to fall back. Look at Infected, get his stuns up.
The Ant Matrix gets thrown down. The duplicate's going to come out, but he gets immediately taken out of it. Strider goes down. That's not what you need. The Haidu comes out here for Bud. He's not able to get anything, but it doesn't matter. Zero gets the kill there. They should be able to flip over. It's 99 to 99. It's just stalling for as long as possible. Try to get anything you possibly can, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do anything. In fact, it's going to fall, and I think the dream is over. Easy Clap. I don't know what else they're going to be able to do here. The flux is there. It's going to actually throw up 2 players. It's going to throw them down, but no kills off the back of that. Easy Clap are not able to do it. They're not able to send themselves to the semifinals. Of the Chengdu Chads will take the series by the skin of their teeth, avoiding the upset. And they'll move on to face either the San Francisco Glock or Newt Newt.
Oh, that was such a good that was just such a good run from both teams. Actually, I have to give it to Easy Claps for putting up the fight against Chengdu Chats. Right there, lowest. We're talking about the seed who's the lowest right now. With the records updated, should be 0 wins and 9 losses, but they still put up a formidable performance against Chengdu Chats, who are now should be 6 wins and 3 losses.
Yeah,
So
they'll
really
be
good stuff.
yeah, Chengdu will now be, like I said earlier, moving on to the semifinals, which will be taking place next weekend.
And technically, Chengdu Chats are currently, they will actually take the second seed for a little bit until we see Newt play. So
well, the standings don't really matter at this point. It's
yeah,
Newt will get to pick out of either of these teams, if I'm not mistaken, and then
I would like to see
Block will
Newt
play
versus
the
Chengdu
remaining
Chats.
team.
I
I
think
think, yeah, because on the other stream, Love Buffin managed to take the series, so Love Buffin and Chengdu will be the two teams moving on. And all of Chengdu has left the lobby, so I don't know if an interview is going to happen, but if so, try to make it happen.
Yeah, we definitely want Bun on the interview. I think they were performing for everybody who's joining. Bun was wishing, so I think they did a phenomenal job all throughout. Wishing is Bun is actually on the lobby right now, so I think if we try to get them into interview, I definitely want to hear their perspective, and what was just going on between the teams. So we'll be just waiting for that. But again, a really good match, nonetheless. I was hoping for like a more of a one-way landslide, but that really didn't go through. And again, Bun is with us, and congratulations, Bun, for taking your winning the quarterfinals over Easy Claps. And I have to say, the first game looked phenomenal. You guys looked so strong. What happened to the second 2 games? What was going on there?
No comment. I don't know what happened.
No comment. All right.
Okay, so there it goes that. But other than that, I just want to ask, your Tracer performance was phenomenal. Your McCree was really top notch too. And what do you have to say about your rival, DPS player? I guess in this sense, Rectophobia. You guys seem like you guys were kind of hitting it off. So I want to see what was going on. I want to hear some professional trash talking.
I need Recto to be in the stream. We need to confirm that he's in the stream.
I'm not sure. We can clip it if he is.
We'll clip it. We'll clip it. Yep, we'll clip it and ship it to him. So say whatever you have to say, man.
It was a Kovacs difference.
Ooh,
you Kovacs.
So you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Other than that, again, thank you so much for the game. It was really phenomenal. Congrats to you guys again. You guys will be either facing off Newt or San Fran. So I'm gonna leave the rest of the questions for Joe to ask. Actually,
yeah. So coming into this match, this was expected to be a bit of a one-sided match, but Easy Clap, of course, did manage to make it kind of close. What was the kind of mood in the team? Was there were you guys kind of getting a bit tilted after they were starting to win maps?
Oh, I was chilling. Matt was getting a bit angry.
All right. So I have so you kind of really popped off there on the McCree mostly. Would you say McCree's your best hero, or would you say the Tracer, possibly something else is your better hero?
I just played them. It's the same result. I don't know.
You're just goated on everything.
Maybe. My Widow's a bit questionable sometimes.
Sometimes.
You can watch Jazza for that.
Yeah. I think that's
Jazza is definitely a cracked Widow.
Yeah, so
I've seen one.
Yeah. Heading into the semifinals now. Like we said earlier, you'll be either going against Newt or the San Francisco Glock. How confident are you that you could take one of them down and advance to the grand finals?
I don't. Pretty confident. I think Zera just needs to not troll, and then we'll be fine.
All right.
Especially if it's Glock, because then he's gonna get diffed by Glacial.
I got one more question for you. So we've seen kind of a mixture of compositions here. Do you think the meta is more map dependent, which is what it appears to be mostly, or do you think there's one comp that kind of rules it all currently?
I think it's map dependent. It's either double shield or ball comp.
All right. Well, I think that's all I got. If Sai doesn't have anything, we can let you go.
No, I think we're good for the questions right now. Thank you again, Bun, for joining us. It was a fantastic game, and I'm excited to see you guys again next week and see what you guys actually come up with and how the matches go. So, thanks again, and for everybody who's joining the stream right now, just to update the scores, it was a Chengdu Chat win over the Easy Claps with a scoreboard of 3-2. So, a tight match. Very interesting. If you haven't watched the match, just joined late or something, definitely check us out. Go to the YouTube for League Zero and go through all the matches. Even the ones we don't stream are up there always. Just so check them out on the League Zero YouTube channel. And other than that, thank you so much for joining us. As always, my name is Sai. You could check me out on Twitter as Sai Esports. And also, I'm joined here with my boy Joe Razor. So check him out and his I believe Twitch, right? You have your Twitch on the stream. Yeah, there you go. So I'm gonna let you plug it in actually.
Yeah. So it's wait, what is my Twitch actually? Yeah, so it's Joe Razor, JoeRazor with a 09 at the end. Go check it out whenever you get the chance. But thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you later.
Good night.